I spent the last few years trading on multiple prop firms, and here's the good and the bad. Some of these firms, they like to change the rules at the very last minute. How do I know this? Because this has happened to me. And if this has happened to you, I'm sure you can relate. You make money, you're about to get a payout, and all of a sudden, their rules change. Well, that has happened to me quite a few times on some firms, even to the point where after I requested a payout, they changed the rules to the entire company because I was just that good, so to speak. I've been rejected $130,000 payouts. I've been rejected $80,000 payouts and a numerous amount of other payouts as well. So I had enough. And that's why I created Tradever. Introducing the next biggest prop firm to hit the market, Tradever. Trade here, get funded, and get paid. And I'm going to be explaining to you why this is so good. There are a couple of prop firms that I do want to give my shout out to because I personally have been making a decent amount of money trading prop firms over the last few years now on the firms that have been proven and also pay other people out. Now, one of these firms I will give a shout out to is Tradeify, and the other one is Lucid. And I'm sure there's other ones that are paying people out and have been around for quite some time. And that is the beautiful thing about trading on prop firms is that you're not supposed to trade on just one single firm because the whole goal is to scale and get max allocation on every single one. So with Tradever, I just want this to be another firm that traders can use to add to their arsenal and hopefully get that max allocation because that's what I do. I trade on multiple firms like Tradeify, like Lucid, and they make me multiple six figures a year just trading on those firms alone. All right. So now imagine if Tradeify and Lucid had a baby, you will get Tradever. And I'll explain to you why that I believe this is going to be so good. Okay. So let's get right into the accounts, right? There's three different packages. There's S-Line, there's RS, and there's Nuvo Pro. My personal favorite is going to be the Nuvo Pro. I'll go over that in a second. But with the S-Line, they have instant funding. All right. So with this, you can get a 50K instant funded account for $275. You do have to make a profit target of 3,000 with a 20% consistency rule. Your max daily drawdown is 1250 and then your total drawdown is 2,000. What I do like about this though is that you can trade up to 4 contracts, mini contracts, and 40 micro contracts. And the end of day drawdown is nice. Okay, so this goes all the way up to 150 and it's pretty cool if you guys just want to skip the evaluation phase and go straight to funding. Now the RS is going to be the most affordable one. They are trading on DX futures. There is Rhythmic and Volumetric, so you can pick between these three. We will be offering more platforms soon, but these are just the ones that we have right now, okay? So let's just go to the $50,000 account. Let me explain to you why this is so good. So your profit target is 3,000. It's pretty standard in the industry, but you can trade up to 5 mini contracts on your evaluation. Now, why this is cool? Because I think the only other firm that does allow this amount of contracts, I think, is Apex, and they allow 6 mini. But with Apex, their payouts super slow, and personally, I've made money on Apex, but just not one of my favorite firms. Their interface is not that good. No daily drawdown, okay? So kind of like Lucid, and also a trailing max drawdown of 2,000, okay? End of day drawdown and no consistency rule on the evaluation. Now, when you're funded, there is a 30% consistency rule once you get funded on the RS package, all right? You need to have 5 winning days of 150. You get a max payout of $2,000 and you only need to request a $100 minimum payout. So meaning you make 5 times 150, you're obviously going to be eligible for the minimum payout of 100 and you can get max allocation every single time and there is no lock upon payout. What does that mean? Meaning that once you withdraw your funds, it does not breach your account, which is nice, okay? The Nuvo Pro has a 50% consistency rule on the evaluation. So you can pass in 2 days, all right? Again, no daily drawdown, 5 mini contracts, and you need to make $3,000 with an end of day drawdown. So with a 50% consistency rule, you can pass in 2 days. All right. So less time to pass, but once you are funded, there is a 50% consistency rule on the funded stage as well. All right. So 5 winning days of $150 and the max payout you can get on these accounts is $4,000. So it's literally double the payout that you can get on the Nuvo Pro. It does cost a little bit more money, but definitely worth it, right? So I personally believe that this is such a great option for those that want to make a little bit more money once they're funded. So these are all the 3 programs that Tradever does offer, and it is very competitive. The reason why I think it's a little bit better than Tradeify is because on Tradeify that there is a max drawdown threshold, meaning if you do withdraw your funds, you can breach your account, versus your drawdown limit is only susceptible to the minimum balance, which is going to be, on this example, 48,000. So this is going to be huge, right? So you can make, right, $4,000, bring the account up to 54K, withdraw 4K, and then just do it all over again without breaching the account. So you can just keep doing it over and over and over again. All right. So there is a 50% consistency rule, very competitive. I believe Tradeify has a 35% consistency rule. So that's super fire if you want to do that. But on the RS, there is a 30% consistency rule, but it is cheaper. So depending on what it is that you want to do, you can definitely choose between the 3 options. I do think that this is going to be revolutionary, and it's going to help a lot of traders make money. So do you want to add this to your arsenal? You tell me. I think it's pretty simple, and the payout structure is to your bank account via ACH. And if your bank does allow instant deposits, you will get an instant deposit in your account. What does that mean? You could potentially get paid in the same day. If you guys want to go ahead and give us a follow, you can join our Discord, Facebook, YouTube, and X and Instagram account, and you guys can join up and be part of this awesome community that we are building. This is it, guys. This is something I've been working on for the last few months, and I'm super excited to say that we are now live, and we are looking for some people to work with. We want to see who's going to get their first payout, who's going to be some of the first few people to get a payout with Tradever. We are looking for some traders to come and try our platform out and give us an honest review. And you know what? I want this to be more of a community company to where we build this thing together, and it's backed by someone who actually knows how to trade. I've been trading for 15 years. I've been in the industry for quite some time, and I've seen all the good and I've seen all the bad, and what we're trying to build here is something that is going to change the industry forever. I do want to become a big name in the space, and I can't do that without your guys' help. So I'm going to drop the information in the description. Go ahead and give us a follow. Go ahead and join the Discord. And if you do have any questions, we are all open to hearing them. And if you guys do have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to wrap up this video, and I will see you on the inside.